Hey Power Plate community, Coach Laura here with your burn workout. This is 30 minutes where we are gonna rev up your cardio using the Power Plate Rev and your Power Plate, along with either resistance tubing or a set of dumbbells if you prefer. Let's get warmed up first. So get your Power Plate going on a low setting. We're gonna start with the inside of that hip, that medial hip area. So foot is pressing down into the plate, and then we're going to move dynamically. So that means going down and up, maybe a little bit of left to right. Just wherever you feel any kind of tightness, you want to generate circulation and rehydrate those tissues and get you ready to work out. Let's do the same thing, but on the other side. Again, utilizing the vibration from the Power Plate to stimulate more muscles activating to really get heart rate pumping and blood flow pumping, circulation, to get our bodies warm and ready for this cardio work. Let's come to a hamstring stretch. So flip the foot up, knee is soft, and this is the back side of that thigh. So again, we are driving our foot down into the platform, absorbing that vibration, and then moving through that frontal, sagittal, maybe a little bit of transverse. So that's just front and back, side to side, and rotation. Again, getting as much of that muscle body warmed up and ready as we can. And switch. So the joy of using Power Plate is really that we can warm up so much more quickly than we can just on the floor using traditional methods, because we're making use of whole body vibration, which is what I just love, because I can cut my workout time down. Come down onto the floor with me. Hands are gonna be on the plate, sitting back. We're gonna get the upper body warm as well. So pressing down toward the floor. Notice that you wanna bring your head down behind the Power Plate, and we're gonna really push our hands and our forearms down into the platform so that we're feeling this through the upper body, through the back. And let's come on top to finish our warm up into a sprint start position. So feet are staggered, and you're just gonna push those hips up and down, side to side. You can also come here with the hands to the knees if that feels a little bit more comfortable for you. Maybe you don't have quite the same range of movement as I do. It's all about adjusting to you. And let's switch. Same thing, just getting those muscle fibers warm, blood circulating. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we are starting on our move. We have 2 rounds of 5 exercises to roll through. Each of these is gonna be 1 minute long. Now, if you need to take longer breaks between each of the moves to transition, do it. The clock is gonna be continuously rolling, but the joy of working with whole body vibration is it's doing the work for us. It's doing an immense number of muscle activation. So it's not about how many you're doing, it's about being on the Power Plate and transitioning safely. So come on down into a plank position on the hands. You can be on the knees or toes, and then you're gonna take your arm and just lift it out in front of you. If you need to, again, come down to those knees, same movement. We are keeping cores nice and tight. Brace them as if someone's gonna come up, punch you in the stomach. And then as you lift that arm, we wanna maintain stability. So hips and shoulders are gonna be squared up to the floor. Okay, come on top. This one, little straight jump. Come down, land, and just stick the landing. So take a minute and pause. We're absorbing that vibration into the body. If you want, just spring right up onto the toes and then drive the heels back down. All right, stepping off, we're going to do a reverse lunge. So step back. When you come up, see if you can balance. Lift the knee. So these big dynamic movements are what is going to really make this a cardio experience today. Notice they are strength-based as well, though we're still gonna be doing some great work for our muscles, not just for the cardiorespiratory and metabolic systems. Now you know we've done it one side, we gotta do the other. So let's go ahead, repeat. Step back into a lunge position, drive the knee up. Options, if you're feeling a little unstable, do a nice little tap off, come back, tap, or even get next to a wall, maybe hold on to a chair if you need a bit more stability, or if you have a larger plate, you can use that column. 3, 2, and 1. Now, time for resistance tubing, or perhaps if you have a dumbbell, you can utilize a dumbbell as well. Standing on one side, I'm gonna make mine behave. Standing on one side, we're gonna come across the body into that wood chop position. So a bit of rotation, coming from down low to up high. So again, big dynamic movements. Same thing, other side. So utilizing almost the entire kinetic chain through these movements up on top of the power plate are how we're gonna drive that heart rate up, drive that effort up. Three, 2, and 1. Now stand on top of both ends, or again with your dumbbells, we're doing a bent over row. So I'm gonna pull right up toward the hips, and actually I'm gonna cross mine just to make this a little bit more challenging here. We are looking maybe 3 or 4 feet out in front of you, so we have a nice long spine, abs are braced, and then pull your shoulder blades together back behind you. So those are our 5 exercises. Let's repeat, back to the beginning. So back to that plank. Again, knees or toes, and then just lift that arm out in front of you. You can also hold that plank position without the arm lift. If you feel yourself really shifting side to side, we want to avoid that. Instead, maybe just come back, lock in, and stay right here if you feel that happening. Almost there, almost there, almost there, and let's go. Right up on top, we're doing that straight jump. So it doesn't matter how high you jump, it's about the landing. You know, that whole thing where they say stick the landing, that's what we're talking about now. We are receiving ground reaction force. What that does, build stronger bones. It also helps us to maintain muscle mass. So 2 things we really want to do, especially as we age. We're working on that right here. 3, 2, 1, reverse lunge, knee lift. Now in this second round, remember, we are doing each of these just 2 times through. Hopefully you are feeling your heart rate increase, feeling it go up. And switch. Oh, I'm a little wobbly on this side. Make sure you keep your vibration going right there. Oh, okay, not a little, I'm really wobbly on this side. You might notice that happening. Check back in with your core. Sometimes means that we've disengaged here, but it's because of the power plate. It's making our brain sense the instability that's happening, forcing us to work a lot harder. Okay, wood chop. Again, grab a hold of your resistance tube. We're gonna pull that right across the body. And same thing, just on the other side. Put a little bit of tension in here. Oh, maybe a little bit more. I'm telling you, you've got dumbbells, sometimes they behave a little bit better for you. There we go. So this is really good because it is a movement that simulates how we move in life. So sometimes we train in the gym and we do things that we never actually do out in the world. One of the joys of working on a power play is it allows us to train typically in 3 dimensions. So more realistic to how we move in the world. And let's switch. Bent over rows. So again, you want to stand on that resistance tube or grab your dumbbells. And then you're just pulling right toward those hips. We are working the back. So sitting down into kind of that mini squat. You're saying, okay, this is a row, Laura, but I feel this in my legs and in my core. That's right. On a power play, we're getting all that extra work. We're getting not only the work that's happening in the back, but as a result of that row on top of a plate, we are working all of our systems dynamically, getting heart rate up, circulation, muscle activation, bone density. Got 20 more seconds. Three, two, one more. All right, go ahead, take a moment, get that equipment out of the way. We're moving to the REV for the second part of this workout, the cardio portion on top of our REV. So make sure you've got your REV set, get your feet right inside those cages or clipped in. We're starting with a nice warm up over here because we've got some big work happening on top of the REV. So we're gonna take a solid 2 minutes to warm up right here before we get rolling with vibration. Now, when we get to those vibration portions, we're gonna be doing 8 seconds. It's pretty much maximal effort. You're gonna aim to hit maybe 110, maybe even 120. It's a sprint. Now, maximal effort for you may be less than that RPM. So keep that in mind. I give these as guidelines. They are not requirements. You gotta know how your body feels today. So again, we're gonna be going for sprints for 8 seconds. Then we'll recover with a 15-second recovery. So it's not long, I say recovery. It's a short one, and we've got 25 of those. 8 seconds max effort, 15-second recovery. That's what we've got coming. So relax right now, push back into the saddle, tuck the elbows in, relax through the shoulders, and let's just get those legs moving. As you cycle, think about pushing through the top portion of the circle and then dropping that heel and pulling through that bottom portion. We're gonna be utilizing so many muscles in our legs when we turn that vibration on. We're gonna feel it. We're gonna really be able to maximize our power output on those portions. We've got about 10 seconds and we're gonna get going here for that first 8-second sprint. All right, get yourselves moving in 3, 2, go. And rest. Okay, 15 seconds. We're resting. Keep the legs moving, try to recover. Just kind of finding our way in these first few. In 3, 2, go. and rest. All right. So again, it's gonna take us a hot second, a couple of these to kind of figure out where we need to be working. In 3, 2, go. And off. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Again, it's 15 seconds in between. 3, 2, and go. 8 seconds. Again, max effort. And off. Woo. So keep those legs moving. Notice the heart rate's gonna be coming up. We go right back into it. Get that vibration on, come on. Push, pull, push, pull. Can you hit that 110, 120? 3, 2, off. This is where it's just go time, right? This is when everybody's smile fades. We just focus. All right, 3, 2, go. And off. Excellent. We are just chugging along, team. Just suck in air and get ready, because 15 seconds isn't long. And go. And off. Holy moly, how are we doing? Still with me, right? I'm gonna assume that's yes. I'm just gonna answer for you. Every time, I'm just gonna answer for you. Okay, we go again now. And off. Beautiful. Okay, chilling out, 15 seconds, relax those shoulders, tuck those elbows back in. In 3, 2, go. And off. All right. Let's push back in that saddle again. Every 15 seconds is an opportunity to kind of reset, readjust, remind yourself of that nice tall posture. All right, get those legs moving and go. And off. I'm not gonna lie, every time I come out of one, I smile because I know it's one more done. It's one more done. And go! Come on, get up there, get up there, get up there, and off. Hopefully we are feeling that breath coming as we go into each one of these. It gets a little bit more challenging. And go. Can you still hit 110, 120? Come on, get up here with me. And off. Try to deliver the same amount of intensity every round. Every round. In 3, 2, go. And off. Okay, I was slacking on that one. I'm gonna give you the truth. I was slacking on that one, so I gotta dial it up. I didn't hit the same intensity after I just told you guys to. So, full disclosure here, we're going for it here. I'm gonna get right back with you. And go. And off. Okay, we're just cruising along. Remember, we are doing 25. Let's go. And off. I promised I would count for you, so I'm still good for that. I'm still good for that. Check back in, relax those shoulders, because it's time, go! And off. I'm just breathing in between right with you. Working, driving, feeling how much harder our muscles are working. Go! And off. Heart rate should be up. Legs feeling the burn a little bit. Maybe some sweat coming. Go! And off. I'm starting to get sweat in the eye, right? That's all right. It's worth it. It's worth it for the health benefits that we're gonna get. In 3, 2, go! And off. So, check back in. Your RPM, your cadence. Let's make sure we're still getting it up there, that it's still max effort, that it's still trying to aim towards 110, 120. And go! Rest. Okay, team, 5 left. We have 5 left. We've got this. We're gonna commit to it. I'm asking you right now. Okay, good. Y'all just said yes. In 3, 2, go! And rest. I'm just letting you chill. Did you do all the things I'd want you to do? 3, 2, go! And rest. You know what I'd want you to do? Check your posture. Check yourself in the saddle. Get yourself ready to go. Watch your RPMs, because we're going now. And rest. Hey, y'all. 1. Okay, look, I was getting too excited. I was like not even taking a recovery. In 3, 2, go. And off. Ah, coolio, we made it. 25, but don't stop. Don't stop. Relax through your upper body, but let's keep the legs moving. Got a couple minutes right here to recover before we go back to our power plate move to stretch and massage. So, tuck your elbows back in. Relax through those shoulders. We gotta bring our heart rate down after that killer interval. 25. I don't know if I can count that high normally. Right, who counts that high? Well, it's a good thing you were just here to do it with me, so we can make it together. We've got about 15 more seconds right here. Bringing heart rate back down. I need a towel after that, right? Ooh. Okay, slow those legs, or you can press the stop. Let's hop on off and go on over to our move. So this recovery is where we really can take that opportunity to take the level or the vibration wave up to stimulate more blood flow, or if you just like the way it feels, feel free to do that. I'm gonna give it one extra over what I would normally do. We're gonna come down into a glute massage to get started. So ankle comes across the opposite knee, and then just find that leg that's crossed over. That's the butt cheek that you'll wanna be on. We are massaging, moving. You can twist, you can turn, you can roll. The key is find the tight areas and then kind of stay in those. Get those in contact right with your power plate so we can really use the therapeutic benefits of kind of that targeted hit right on the muscle, but also the benefits of whole body vibration to stimulate blood flow throughout the entire body and rehydrate those tissues. So hopefully y'all got a little sweaty with me, because you know everybody looks good sweaty. I'm making a mess right here in the studio. We're gonna have to clean up after this. Let's go ahead, switch. Cross that other leg over, and again, find those areas that are a little tight, a little sticky, maybe feel a little sore. You know, as much as sometimes after we work out, we just want to be done, like immediately after the workout, the recovery portion really is important. You know, the cliche of the whole idea that you got to stretch, you got to lengthen to strengthen is absolutely true, that we need to get those muscle tissues hydrated so that they can move, stretch, lengthen, and then they're going to be stronger. When we don't get blood flow back to the muscle tissue, we aren't going to reap the benefits of what you just did in your workout. And that's because what we do is literally we cause micro trauma. We create little tears in our muscle tissue, and it's on purpose so that we're telling them, hey, you got to grow back stronger. But unless you do the recovery portion, all you're doing is tearing down, tearing down, tearing down. And when you never recover, all you're doing is tearing down. You're just gonna feel more pain, more tightness, and you won't see the benefits that come with exercising. So let's go ahead, come on up into a hip flexor stretch. So kind of a deep lunge with that back leg on the plate, and then we're gonna drive through that hip. Again, just trying to encourage the vibration to come up into the areas that we know we worked pretty significantly, utilizing the REV as well as the movements that we did on top of the move. So when you can start giving yourself a little pat on the back that you just did a phenomenal workout in a very short period of time, but really maximizing the effort in the amount of time that you put in. That's what power plate does exceptionally well, better than anything else. Let's go ahead, switch. Same thing, that kind of long lunge position. Let's go ahead, move to our side. You're gonna stack hip on top of hip, knee on top of knee, so that we can massage through that IT band. So from the knee all the way through the hip, we really want that to be in contact with the power plate. Do the same thing on the other side. Just really letting that vibration do the work for us in this recovery process. Feels so good, especially when you think I could be doing foam rolling, probably not getting as much out of it, and it doesn't feel nearly as good. One more reason just to hop on top of your power plate. Great job, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for Burn today. I hope to see you soon at a workout right back here.